Okay, today we are going to continue progressing and developing our argument essay. And I just want to make sure you did page 2, the essay structure page, correctly. At the top, the introduction paragraph type, I put a little X there, but today you're actually going to fill that in. The next thing you need to know is that you are supposed to write in a complete sentence the 3 sentences I have circled here: the thesis, the topic sentence 1, and the topic sentence 2. Please check and make sure you wrote a complete, grammatically correct sentence for each of those. And then I'd like you to check to make sure that each of those sentences has a subject and an opinion, a topic and an opinion, and another topic and an opinion. So for example, if my paper is going to be about the ranch, I can't say, the ranch is a 6,000 acre spread in South Texas, because that's just a fact. I need to say something like, the ranch, which is 6,000 acres in South Texas, is the most enjoyable place to visit. It's an opinion that I can prove. Now, if my first topic sentence is, the ranch has a big house on it. Okay, that's just a fact as well. My topic sentence has to have an opinion, so I could say the ranch house is the best place to relax and rejuvenate. Do you see how there's an opinion there? Then the last topic sentence, the same thing. You make sure you have an opinion in each of those sentences. Now when you filled in your CDs, I hope you just wrote little bullet notes or fragments, but the minimum was 3 per topic sentence. You could have more than 3, definitely. So check on your paper and make sure you had at least 3 bullet points for topic sentence 1 and at least 3 for topic sentence 2. Then notice at the bottom, conclusion paragraph type. A little X there as well, because later we're going to fill that in on Monday when we learn about conclusion paragraphs. Now today we're going to talk about introduction paragraph ideas for the argument essay. There are so many different ways to write an interesting introduction. I'm emphasizing that point, interesting introduction. I mean, the last thing you really want to do is to bore your reader right at the beginning of the essay. You want to hook your reader. You want to get them involved in what you're about to present and persuade them to believe. Okay, so we have the startling statement, fact, or statistic example, the brief historical background example, the contrast example, the vivid scene example, the anecdote example, and an idea to be refuted example. And what I'd like you to do right now is to read each of those introduction examples to yourself, and then I'd like you to put a star next to the one you like the best, the one you think might work really well with your argument essay, and then we'll discuss what to do next after that. So read each of these and put a star next to one you think might work the best for you. I want you to notice that each introduction has introductory information, broad to specific, thesis. So the very last sentence of your introduction paragraph is going to be your thesis. You can see the thesis underlined in each of these examples, and it always serves as the last sentence in that introduction. This is a very formal structure. Someday when you're getting paid to write for a newspaper or a magazine, you'll probably be allowed to place your thesis wherever it fits best, but we're using a very formal structure today, and so I'd like it to be the last sentence of your introduction. Okay, now you're going to get busy writing your introduction paragraph, and I'm going to give you a choice on how you really want to do that. Choice 1 is to write it on a sheet of your paper, your own paper, and then to type it into pages. I will show you an example of how to do that in just a moment. Or choice 2 is just to start typing. Now, I'll be honest, some of you write much better when you actually use your hand and you write your pre-draft, your first draft, and then type it. Others of you actually create your writing better by just typing it, because you can go back and you can edit as you're going along as your ideas are flowing. So all I want to encourage you to do today is to do a great job. Choice 1, you can write then type, or choice 2, type. Okay, today we're going to use pages when you do type. go back. We're going to create a document, a blank one that's just a portrait shape. And at the top, I'd like you to type your name. I'm going to type mine. And then after that, we're going to need to double space. Let's go ahead and do that now. Let's go up here to the actual paragraph layout, spacing. I'm going to make it double. Okay, now it's already set so that my heading is double spaced. I believe I'd like you to then put 7th grade English is capitalized because it's a language. And then I'd like you to put today's date, which is February. And let me see, it's the 27th, I believe, 2015. Whoops. 2015, and then I'd like you to put argument essay. Oops, I need it capitalized. Argument, E-S-S-A-Y. Okay. Then you really only have to hit return once, and then you can tab or space 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's equal amount there. And then I want you just to start typing your introduction paragraph there. Okay. And as I mentioned, you can do that after you've written it, or you can just start typing. Okay, so you just start typing your introduction paragraph, and if you complete that, then your job is finished. This is going to be due the next day, and so, which is Saturday, so next Monday you have to have this finished and ready to go in your pages. On Monday, we're going to continue with this process. We're going to begin looking at our body paragraphs. So we will talk about that more the next time we meet. Now I need you to go ahead and continue with the list on the board and notice the homework for today. Please notice the homework for today. It's really important that you get everything done this weekend and have it ready for Monday.